Alrighty, so I found this new recipe. Surprise, surprise. It's a vintage recipe, yeah, and it's a southern recipe, and it's called red eye gravy. Red eye gravy. Anybody out there heard of it? I never heard of it, but I'm gonna make it, and hopefully it's gonna be good. Now, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but this is what we gotta start with. We gotta make 1/2 cup of really strong coffee. Right? Okay. So I'm going to put in a whole lot of grounds here because I want this to be like really strong because it said so. So how much you suppose? Yeah, like that? Okay. All right. So I'm going to get this coffee brewing because we're going to need that. We're going to need that. All right. Now on to making the rest of this here recipe because we're going to need the coffee. Now, according to those directions, next we got to take a ham steak. So that's what I got. They said get a ham steak, and we're going to put this in a frying pan, and we're going to brown it up real good on both sides. So that's what we're doing next. I'm sure hoping this is going to be good because, you know, we're not really big ham people, but hey, it sounds good. It sounds like it's going to work. So let me turn this up. You know, we got to brown this up. This is going to take a while. Come on. I know about this recipe, guys. All right, so I cut this all browned up. You see, I mean, I can't get it any more brown. And it says, like, it's supposed to be leaving all this flavor and shit, you know, behind the pan to flavor the gravy. But it doesn't seem like, I mean, see how brown that is? But let me show you the pan. I mean, there ain't shit in there to be like flavoring nothing, but okay, all right. Okay, so you're supposed to take the steak out now, put it to the side. And now we're gonna put in there 1/2 cup of coffee. Strong coffee, it says, so let me see. Let me make sure I'm measuring this right and all, because I don't want to screw up this recipe, you know. Oh, looks like I made just the right amount, just perfect like. Look at that. Okay, so now we're going to take this 1/2 cup coffee, strong coffee, and we're going to add it to the pan. And we're going to add in, it said 1 tablespoon of either butter or lard. I'm using butter. So you want to add that in. And 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. Okay, so there we go. Now we're supposed to render this down. And, you know, the ham flavorings in it? Yep. All right, so now we got to just render this down to make it like a, you know, like a gravy, to make it red eye gravy. Okay, so we're going to do that. They said it's going to take a few minutes, though. I don't know about this stuff. Let's see. Let's see how it works out. I love coffee and all, but you know. I'm really questioning this recipe, but okay, so I'm going to cut this steak in half. Here. And I'm plating it up now for me and Meg. Now this you're supposed to serve with mashed potatoes, and if you have biscuits, then you can serve it with biscuits too. Now see this coming off this now? That's what I think was supposed to be in that there pan. You see that? But it ain't. Okay, so now we're going to add on some mashed potatoes because that's what it says. Gotta put on a big old, but we do like mashed potatoes, so that's going to be a winner. Mashed potatoes. There we go. Now, you know, because I love Megan, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to serve up this here sauce. I put it into a little gravy thing, you know. I'm going to serve that on the side. Now, I'm going to put it on mine and try it. I don't know if she's gonna. I'm hoping she will, because, you know, it's the red eye gravy, and that's supposed to be like the focus of this whole recipe, you know. So I'm going to see if I can get her out here, and we're going to give this a try. It sure sounded like it was going to be good, but we're going to find out real soon here. Alrighty, so this is a Southern vintage dish, and it's called red eye gravy. So
smells like coffee.
I left the gravy on the side. So that way you could dip it to try it without spoiling everything, because we sure do like our mashed potatoes. And
the whole house smells like instant coffee.
so I'm gonna be brave here, and I'm gonna put some on mine. And I'm going to give it a try. And you can use it as a dipping sauce.
Is there anything special about this ham?
Oh, it's special. Super special.
Okay, I'm just not gonna eat it.
No, it's good. There's nothing gross in the ham. I promise.
All right, now that we're sitting here in silence for a minute.
You want to try it?
No.
And you know what? I don't blame her. Because you know what? It fucking tastes like a bunch of burnt espresso.
That's what that whole house smells like.
And
So
it tastes like shit, okay? Don't anybody make this red eye gravy. I guess the red eye, the espresso thing's maybe supposed to wake you up. Maybe is that the whole idea behind it?
or make you cry
Or make you cry.
till your eyes are red.
Big and cry. It does. It tastes like a bunch of burnt coffee, beans, like that brown sugar and shit. Didn't touch it.
Alrighty.
Well,
Thanks so much for watching, guys.
keep this one out of the recipe books.